9-month project, but we do say like it's good to have passion for.
Enter the museum.
어떤 게임 메이커랄까? 거짓말이에요?
Really tight, sorry, can everyone see? Stretched over a frame. Sometimes frames are wood. So sometimes the ink you're using might need a different kind of screen. So milky coloured, not completely transparent. And this comes in A4 or A3 size, and we have pencil like 4B, 6B pencil. That's just one layer of that. If you want to, you can wash it and change colour as often as you like. So it's quite nice to, so it tricks the eye into thinking there's different tones. So yeah, each individual dot is solid black, the same as the that side down. And it's going to sit right on top of that sidebar. So you want the two touching. Medium and colour, but the more medium you add, the more diluted your colour becomes more transparent. Flood, give the ink a little stir, and my ink is going full width of my squeegee. Just get it in the ink, and then at 45 degrees, just push away from you. And then you can lift up. That's our first print. So yeah, there's just lots of different examples of the way people have used screen print, hand draw. Yeah, so this is the heat transfer bulbs. So they'll come on, they shine through the clear areas and harden the coating.
Yeah, I have booked 30 people and I like to maybe welcome back. People off and everyone's still just paying attention. Is that they're like, oh, I don't get it. Like, why would overwrite be the option? I just want. That's good. That's good. That's nice.
That's for my nice. The quality is really nice. Yeah.
Online and there's like a bunch of resources.
The artworks are going to be presented on a screen, and the format of the screen, a sea change in ideology, and then putting their stamp on these outputs.
아, 미국 거라서. 난 아직도 거기 봐.
근데 이거 너무 평이한가? 호감되죠?
And this table that doesn't shut up, that doesn't mean that what you are thinking is wrong, but it would be a great time as well to.
I've risen too much at the back. 부지런한 여자.
Has everyone managed to navigate to the Padlet? So the first column, where I have put the thing that says transferable skills.
전화에 가장 좋아하는
Do whatever you want, and if you have something that is very clean on your. Okay. What does it tell you about the profession of designers? Like, I think you're speaking about academia.
I'll have what she's having.
I don't understand why they don't.
Now bring your. Yeah. 아프다. I'm so sad.
강태님이 나은데? 어? 엄지훈남이다. 나도 그 생각했어. 왜 엄지훈남이 나오지?
You can sense this. It's following you. You can't? Huh? Oh, it's just following me. Yeah, maybe. Oh, yeah.
Do you have Mad Master downloaded?
Yeah.
We're gonna your final show here at uni. My colleague. Do like most of them. I'm gonna place the objects on the floor, so you might drawing lines. And then if you want to close the shape, just press enter. This will close the shape, and then you can manually. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm gonna show again the way to create multiple points on the original square. Okay, just in case. Videos and so on and so forth. Here in the textures, on the, are we all okay with this?
The world isn't split into good people and Death Eaters. We've all got both light and dark inside us. What matters is the part we choose to act on. That's who we really are.
세상에, 이 왕국에 박물관이 있다고?
제 귀걸이가 마음에 드시나요? 아주 아름다운 모양이죠.
If I was to do the same for TX, it's not gonna work in the same way because drop this channel towards center X. Job preference. Yeah. You can press P to toggle it temporarily on and off.
And like you don't want to be controlling the mouse.
Then your input should be something different. It shouldn't be the mouse. So whatever you have on the left will be in the background.
시선 젖은 삶에 끝이 모르겠는 이 길에 매일이 너무 막해 제자리를 걷는 듯해 quarter life crisis.
Of not applied to your visual essay, but it may apply to your work later on. So that could be potentially in your. Because then it's just showing you the artwork.
Yeah. So this is.
But that's okay. But that's okay. Maybe.
그래서 먹고 있는 광경이 너무. 아무도 안 앉아.
So it's a way generally of printing photographic work. That one, as I said, is quite different because it was an illustration which on screen looked like quite flat document. I would save each one as it is before you do the bitmap, because if you so it's a right angle, it can interfere with the mesh on the screen.
Because this is a planographic process, which means it's flat. Litho, which is so similar to stone, it's really, really similar. But the plate litho is like imitation stone. So half of this is 6, half of that is 4. Because once you've used this and you've drawn onto it, we use it in powder form that we mix with water. We get all over the edges. Try not to go on the end because that's a fire exit, so squidge round a bit more. TUSCHE. It's just like watercolours, just like drawing inks. If you mix ink with water, you'll get different strengths of 2H. Maybe not as strong as a 2H. Let's go for HB. And then they get softer as you go down. It's just a fan. It'll have a bit dry a little bit. Something like that. So we're just going to clamp it in and then we'll do everything up here from now on, I think. Powder on the plate like this, and all over. If you need more, just pour more. And you're going to keep it, and then you're just going to add a tiny bit of the 2-to-1 in those little areas. Nice coating. Than what I've just done. Can you see now? That's like just got a nice glow now. No streaks. That's what. This is our material. And then we want to do our second etch in something that's a bit stronger, which we're going to use non-drying. Smells bad. The touche is going to, you just pick it up and squish it. That'll do. And it lives in a plastic bag. constantly out, whereas if it was on glass, we'd have to clean up all the time. I like to teach people to do these ones to start with. When you press, you let go, it stops moving, and I think that that's a good way to kind. Your plate is even thinner than the aluminium, this roller. If you only go backwards and forwards, you're not really inking up the whole roller. So we have these little bookable things. Not uber busy at the moment with these, I mean.
Ooh, wow.
That's not good thunder. So that's not good. This one isn't clump. All the way. How do you do? Keep going. Until it's dead. That is just using really strong etch on stone. There you go. That's it. In particular. With aluminium you can try and do deletions, but it's more of a like, oh no, I've got my fingerprint here and you need to scrub it off. You can't do these